Hi guys, it's that smart gay guy, and today we are not playing the Black Widow challenge, but I do have to do a rebuild. So this is, for the most part, what I came up with. It was not easy in the slightest. I don't like this house. I cannot fill this house easily. So I just sort of got rid of everything and decided to just start completely over, because that's what Carona wants. She wants all nicer new stuff. So she completely took everything out and just started filling it with new stuff. So I started with the bathroom, because for some reason bathrooms seem easy to me, but this one was not. I could get the majority of items in there, but it still felt like it needed something, and it was fighting me. So I did the best I could, and this is just sort of what I ended up with. Next, I moved on to the kitchen, and I knew I wanted to just fill it full of counters, because counters are the best thing for a kitchen in my opinion. So I gave it as much as I could without going overboard, because I wanted her to have more counters, but I also didn't have a whole lot of funds because our first husband was kind of a bust. So I pretty much just put in everything that was just slightly more expensive than we already had. And then I went to the bed. When I started the bedroom, it felt like it couldn't go very much further than it already was. So I kind of just filled it with things that looked kind of girly. It feels like it could still use more, but this is just as much as I could give it. When I moved to the living room, I realized it was the hardest thing ever. I immediately had to replace the fireplace because it's the only one we can afford. And then I just sort of went for these more Asian culture, except for the TV. Obviously, the TV was just whatever TV was better than the one we had before, but also is, still kind of crap. I also decided to give her a stereo because I felt like she needed one. I also realized that we didn't have a burglar alarm, so I had to throw that in there. But, nothing I placed down actually looked right to me, so I had to keep rearranging it until I was happy with it, and I'm still not happy with it, but it's as good as it's gonna get, honestly. I can't do this room. The whole house is fighting me, but this room in particular did not want to work. The lighting was absolutely the most difficult. I wanted to just put in my favorite lights, which are the pop lights that are just very normal, boring, like you'd find in a bathroom lights. But I wanted to make the lighting situation part of the rebuild, that I would be doing new lighting for each rebuild. So I didn't want to go straight for that, but once we have more money, I probably will. I mean, I'll get nice lights too, but when I can afford it, we're just gonna fill the house with my favorite light. I wanted to bring back the bookshelf, but I wanted to make more of like an actual sit-down area than we had before, and I guess I accomplished that. I wish I had something better, but this was the best I could do. If I had more room, it would have been a lot easier, but I didn't have enough money to actually remake the house entirely. I will be doing that next time. I hate rugs. All rugs. I wish I had way more rugs to choose from because this selection is just crap. So this is the majority of what I came up with. I also eventually decided to move all the flowers around, and whatever I didn't have multiples of, I just sort of threw the trash, which actually ended up giving me more money, so I'm kind of thankful for it. But then I just sort of moved the flowers around to more encompass the rest of the house. And then I just, you know, decided that we needed a pool for reasons. You know. Bye, guys.